as interview time from Rich Palladino. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Just, come on, keep your hands off Rich.
Hey, come on. Come on. When I was a kid, I had a classmate who said there were monsters under the bed in the closet. We all laughed at him, but you know I was checking my closet every night. And then he realized monsters aren't real. The only monster Charles Mason is going to see is the soon-to-be 7-0 A-game, Joseph Alexander, but I don't know if I agree with him. I think we might have seen a monster enter the ring here tonight in Charles Mason.
Ever since this announcement was made.
As Charles Mason, a sick, sadistic human being, as you know.
Yeah, that just shut me down. He's a terrifying individual, the root of all evil, Charles Mason. I can't even say the fortune, possibly the misfortune of training with him prior to his break insanity.
Yeah.
And it's just, he was a dangerous person then, and then he just kept deteriorating mentally again and again until he became an individual who dispatches people. That's just what he does.
It's what he does. And tonight, I mean, this should be a celebration here tonight because Joseph Alexander has a chance to do something very special, and that is tie the record of Thomas Santel in the Beyond Wrestling Discovery Gauntlet, which was set right here in this building during season 1 of Uncharted Territory. At least it started here, but for Joseph Alexander, this may not be tying a record. It might be survival.
He has to be cautious, and I understand. I spoke to A-Game so much since this announcement was made, and I question, is he not afraid? Is he not concerned about his safety? And all he kept talking about was tying this illustrious record.
Well, listen, sometimes as a fighter, you have to have that mentality that you're not afraid of anyone. And I think you sometimes have to say that outwardly. What he believes inside of himself, that might be a different story altogether.
Well, fear keeps individuals alive.
Hey, come on, grabbing the hair, bringing him up to his feet, and that is what Charles Mason is willing to do because he said, this here tonight is not about discovery because you all know who I already am. It's about much more than that.
Yeah, he's trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do, cause people to discover how much more pain and hurt he can cause, bring his brand of violence into Worcester, Massachusetts, start causing individuals to go missing from their homes? I don't know.
Misdirection, there's a big boot. Mason, he's rocked a little bit here. A-Game stays on him, off the ropes, slams him down, and A-Game, he is looking at going 7-0 and ensuring that the root of all evil is cut off at the root here before it grows.
Dragging it right out of the ground. A-Game has shown no fear to this point and is actually in the driver's seat.
Oh, goes for that spin. Oh, he's
no.
gonna try to choke him out. Oh my goodness! Dumps him on his head, does Charles Mason, and this is a dangerous situation for A-Game. He could go out.
Over the head sleeper suplex. No!
Big lariat, and the root of all evil may have just planted that first seed by taking down Joseph Alexander in a very, very violent way.
I saw Joseph A.Game Alexander's first day of wrestling training. I saw him grow and develop, and it breaks my heart to watch his last day potentially be unfolding in front of us right now, Paul.
A disturbed, wicked individual who looks to spread his brand of violence anywhere he goes, and he wants to bring that brand of sadistic fighting here to the Discovery Gauntlet.
But A-Game, although he's in pain, is showing no signs of giving up.
And Charles Mason is a man who almost thrives off of pain. Not almost, does thrive off of pain. And if you hit him in the wrong spot, it's almost like it motivates him.
He took 2 loud, violent shots from a 200-pound man and asked for another one and said he liked it, like he enjoyed the pain.
As going to continue to push the limits, and that is what Charles Mason has done his entire career since he had that mental breakdown, or whatever you want to call it. He continues to push the limits, and that is exactly what he's doing to A-Game Joseph Alexander.
Right now, A-Game, he has to utilize his gifts, his technique, but he's not being given the opportunity.
As A-Game, though, there is a reason he has won 6 straight against a totally different opponent each and every time out, but very clearly Charles Mason is way different than anyone he has encountered in the last 6 weeks.
Breaking down the throat, the esophagus, and crushing him with a high angle on a very vertical back suplex.
Hooks the leg, and the look in Charles Mason's face says it all. He is a soulless, violent creature going from place to place, looking to plant a seed here at Wrestling Open in the Discovery Gauntlet and do it at the expense of the pain of Joseph Alexander.
And it looks like Mason, although he seems disappointed when a kick out occurs, there's joy in his heart. It looks like his goal and purpose is essentially to take A-Game out like that.
And to his credit, Alexander keeps trying to give anything back to try to create some sort of distance, because as Charles Mason gets closer and closer, as you know, you've seen, he can be suffocating, and I think he's going to try to suffocate A-Game here at the Discovery Gauntlet.
Both the rules and Ref Bill Thompson are the primary reasons why Joseph A-Game hasn't found his end in that moment.
There's a super kick. Mason is rattled here. A-Game wants to go 7-0. He wants to stay alive. But just when he thinks he has the job done, he turns around and Mason is there with a sick smile to greet him.
Well done there, managing to get some separation and a slam viciously with a lariat.
Big clothesline from A-Game as he has come to life here against the root of all evil, Charles Mason, in the Discovery Gauntlet. He wants to tie the record of Thomas Santel of 7-0, but he's got a long, long way before he can do that.
That lariat has brought faith back to the individuals at Worcester, and honestly, to me,
oh, he's got him by the throat again. He has a one-track mind here, but A-Game keeps pushing.
A-Game utilizing that one-track mind to his advantage, managing to separate his head from the arms of Mason, get his hips under him, and dispatch him swiftly.
Here we go, he tried it earlier, gets it this time with the knee, and when he keeps this train rolling, it could end with the Basaiku. No, there's a reversal from Mason. Tried to go for that sleeper, no. Big German dumps him on his head.
Dropped him violently. Mason trying to work his way away from
but Mason's up. He is up.
He hooked his mouth.
Tried that fish hook into the clothesline.
Big
Basaiku knee! Basaiku knee! He hit it. Can he get over there and make the cover?
Okay.
This is it. 7-0.
Oh no!
How did he get? It must have been those few seconds that just saved him.
I think it's just the durability of Mason. He's accustomed to this pain, this pressure.
Or maybe it's the sickness in his soul that was able to get his shoulder off the mat and keep him alive in this Discovery Gauntlet.
That was the first moment of fear or concern we saw on Joseph A-Game's Alexander throughout the duration of the contest.
A-Game has not been afraid. You have to give him credit. He has gone straight after Charles Mason here in this one. And now A-Game bringing it to his level by standing and trading. But man, he needs a home run shot here. He needs a Mike Tyson haymaker.
His father was a boxer. He knows how to throw those hands. He learned how to throw those knees throughout his realm of pro wrestling training. And now, utilizing his gifts.
Big high kick, A-Game. That fire is in his eyes. That fire is in his soul. Can he go 7-0 and tie the record of Thomas Santel? I think he's one knee away.
He's thinking Busaiku again, both of these men. Oh no! Hip toss to the corner, followed up by the knees.
And a At this point, A-Game, A-Game's got to survive. He's got less than a minute. Because if it's a draw, he stays alive. Oh, he's got him wrapped in. It is cinched in. Rear naked choke in the center of the ring. Is A-Game gonna give it up?
Forget wins and losses. Will he survive?
He might be out here.
You have to breathe.
There's one.
You have to breathe.
He might be out. There's two.
Joe!
He's out. He's out. Charles Mason did it. He ended the streak.
The time of the fall, 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Here's your winner via referee's decision, returning next week to Wrestling Open, the root of all evil, Charles Mason.
Joseph Alexander didn't give up, but his body did. The blood was cut off, the circulation to his head was cut off, and his mind went out. Charles Mason survives. Charles Mason is the root of all evil, and he puts out and ends the streak of A-Game.
A-Game went the distance, showed fight, almost found victory despite Charles Mason, but Mason, one-track mind, finds a way to shut down A-Game Alexander.
As Charles Mason picks up the win here tonight, and he's going to be back next week. And who can stop this man, because he has just planted the first seed in the tree known as the root of all evil.